Hi! Oh, is that old news? No one says that anymore. That's
No, that
so
was
like
so
last
2
season.
seasons.
Welcome to RuPaul's Drag Race Season 7.
Yay! Finally.
Fashion photo review.
We're going to be tooting and booting the looks from the very first episode of So this look is not their first runway look. It's they had to do like a little fashion show halfway through the first episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, and this is their best drag. Like this is the best. This is what I do. And once again, we want to remind you, we are not going to see the face. We don't see anything but the fashion and the hair and the jewelry. Okay?
Fashion, hair, jewelry.
So let's do this.
Look number 1. I am fascinated by this outfit.
I am too.
But you know, it's one of those things that has to be done correctly, and I think it's done really well. It's sort of a copy of a Thierry Mugler look that was from the 90s, and it's done in sort of red, but the original look was sort of in this green beetle-y kind of color, so I love this. I think this looks great. I love the combination of the sparkle and the feathers. I would like it to be a little bit longer. You know, I would like a little bit of drag in there, just the fabric to drag behind a little bit.
Personally, it almost seems like she got ready and then that wig was sitting there and she said, let's go. I would have done different hair.
If we're judging it based on the outfit and the fashion alone, I think the dress is fantastic. I'm gonna give it a 2.
I give it a 2 as well.
Okay. Look number 2. Oh, I am absolutely in love with this. You know, I have a thing for tartan plaid, so I have a big love for this. I think it's, you know, reminiscent. It takes me to Vivienne Westwood, Anglomania. It's a little bit punk. It's kind of, you know, I don't know.
It's very chic as well. It's almost like Vivienne Westwood meets Chanel.
Yeah.
With like the silhouette.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think that she should be like hanging out in front of a castle in Scotland, like, you know, catching hawks on her hand like that, like, Carr! And it like lands onto this like leathery glove. And, you know, that's the fantasy I'm seeing.
With fucking Pinky's nails just on the glove.
Yes, it's coming through. I'm just hey, Carr, Carr, and like coming in, and you know.
2.
Totally. I give it a 2. I give it a 2. No, 2. I'm trying to make a joke, but
toot
I'm
and
failing
plaid?
miserably. Toot and plaid, see? That works, you help me out. Look number 3. This is a very particular look. I like a cape. Capes are very trendy. I think actually capes are not trendy. Capes are very classic, and they have recently become very much in fashion and in style again, so I do appreciate the cape.
Is that a cape or a poncho? It looks like it goes all the way around.
Is there a reveal underneath that?
I don't know.
A cape, a poncho, I think it's all fine. I think it's nice to have a little bit of drape. I like the little bit of leopard underneath. The only problem I have is the shoe.
Same here. That heel, it's very squatty. I would have loved to have seen some sleek black patent leather pump. Just very chic, maybe some spikes on it.
Yes, it's just so pedestrian and day wear.
Yeah, because of that boot, I give it a boot.
I give it a boot. Oof. Chunky, low-heeled, cobby cuddling boot.
Holly hobby.
Holly hobbies. Holly hobbles. Ooh.
All right, look number 4.
Now, keep in mind, this is supposed to be the best. This is what really is supposed to represent you.
That sequin fabric is so scenic. I've never seen it like this though, which is kind of cute. I do like it. I think that it's fun, but I don't know, it just looks a little ill-fitted.
Aren't we tired of this?
A little.
I mean, it's a nice go-to.
It does add you know, some texture to your look if you don't have any.
I just, you know, the little funny shoulders. It's season 7. Aren't we kind of? I just think it's time to kind of put that particular idea just away for a minute. It'll bring itself back. Now, I mean, I'm guilty as charged. I do wear a lot of shoulder pads as well, but I'm just kind of tired of like the poker face. Poker face, Aren't we done? Even Lady Gaga's not wearing that, girl. She's wearing like beautiful gowns and like singing with Tony Bennett now. No, boots. Out. I'm not into that. The sequins too. Bye.
I actually don't mind it. I'm gonna toot it.
Cool. Next. I'm not talking to you for the rest of the day. Okay.
Look number, I don't know. We've gotten so deep. Is that giraffe print?
Giraffe print, which seems to be sort of a recurring theme over the seasons. I feel like that always comes back. I remember Chad Michaels wearing it.
Adore wore it.
Adore wore it. The only thing distracting for me is that same print. Like if you knew that was a big idea, like the giraffe print has always been a thing, I probably wouldn't want to do giraffe print.
Okay.
You know, it's not my favorite. Although I do love giraffes, I think I would prefer you know, the other print. But there's something I like about this. There's something very classic about this, the way, to see it on a big
leather
girl.
Glove.
Yeah. I think she looks classically beautiful. I like the shape of it. The only problem I have is with the print. I love the combination of chocolate brown and sort of that pistachio mint green.
Yes.
It reminds me of Girl Scout cookies, mint and chips, or the mint and chip ice cream. I like the heel. I think the heel goes really well. I think it's a nice, appropriate height, especially.
And the jewelry. All of
And
this goes very well together. This person looks amazing.
Yes, I like a thick girl who can wear a heel, who will actually just kind of stand there and go through the pain of it, because beauty is pain, and that's a big part of drag. It's not really supposed to be entirely comfortable. So I appreciate the really nice heel on it, the classic kind of 1940s, 50s, whatever that is. I love it. I think she looks fantastic. I give it a toot.
Toot. And we went from a giraffe, the Serengeti, to the middle of the Sherwood Forest with a raccoon on her head.
I'm fascinated by this.
It looks like that camouflage type of, they make like, you know, pants and jackets out of when you go hunting. But she said, I'm gonna repurpose this shit and make a gown.
I love it. I think there was maybe, I wanna say it was a Givenchy fashion show like in the 2000s where John Galliano added these pelts, like animal pelts to it. And you know what? I love this.
I do too.
I think there's the foresty fabric, and I think there's a whole story.
The body
that's
shape, the
Yeah.
length of the gown, the
The
jewelry, the hair, everything about this is very hunter chic.
I think it's a great look. I'm gonna go ahead and toot it.
Toot. Okay, look, whatever. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't even want to talk about it. It's a fucking toot. This is beautiful.
Exquisite. I love the shape of it. I love the tailored kind of pant, that high-waisted, the silver kind of classic like hair. The
gorgeous.
Gloves, the big shape over the small, and I love it. I think it's refreshing. It's so good to see a drag queen come out there and really kind of streamline it and take some of the bling away, although I love a lot of bling and shine.
Yes.
But I love this. I love the simplicity of it, and I love the big kind of bubble shape, and I think it's a total toot. And I have nothing more to say.
Beautiful, too.
Gorge.
Girl, no, boot. That Easter Sunday 5-year-old child's hat on top of this, no, boot. I ain't even gonna talk about it, boot. You ain't right for this, girl. You should have left that shit at home.
Take some of it away. Like, you don't need
There's
a sun
just
hat.
this huge ruffle around the neck.
Yeah, it's an obvious sun hat. There, and the wintry Sasquatch kind of muckluck that's around your leg, that Eskimo thing, does not go well with your Karen Carpenter hat. It's like J-Lo circa 2001, but like not fully real. I don't know, it's bad. Boot. Furry boot. Sasquatch Yeti boot.
Chic, very chic.
Yeah, I love this. I love the fact that she looks kind of insecty. Love that kind of glittery, greenish, like in the wasped waist and the nice curve around the hips. The shape of this is amazing. Now, the little peak shoulders, I like these. I think they look great. I think they look great because it's just kind of like a little...
And it's also with a different look. It's part of the look.
Yeah, I love the hair. You know, I love a side sweep and a bun. I would say that this queen is a queen after my own heart. I would say that she's probably Raja the sequel, because I would fucking wear that, and I would probably look just as sickening in that look as much as she. I love it. I toot it all the way.
Two.
Yes.
Next up, look 10.
I'm hoping that in this look that there was some sort of reveal underneath it.
I'm hoping that that's coming off.
I like that there's a classic kind of idea to this, like the color, that beautiful sort of cobalty blue and the shimmer. I have a problem with the length a little bit, because I wish it would hit the floor or right below the knee. Like,
yes.
And I don't think...
Like a T-length?
Yeah, I don't think queens really embrace that. They either think it's supposed to be super mini, or they think it's supposed to hit the ground, but they never can really find the length. And I think there's something kind of really sexy about having just below the knee. Overall, I think it's pretty. It's not a bad look. It's not
nice.
something that I would say is awful. So I give it a 2.
I give it a boot. Boring. Next. It's cute. It's a nice drag look.
Yes. She's leggy and sexy. I just wish the outfit was different. I'm really, really looking forward to see sexy big bitches on this new season, and I think she kind of represents that for me anyway, just by this look alone. But for God's sakes, get rid of the big, like, fucking, you know, little, like, boring. So I'm gonna boot it. But I do think you're sexy. So.
I toot it. I like it.
I just find it to be kind of lame.
Yeah, and it looks like the cheapest fucking doily lace that they could have found.
Or really expensive paper towels.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Yes, kitchen rolls, honey. Yes, that's what it is. But it's okay. Boring, boo.
Boo, yeah, boo. This cape is gorgeous.
I was wondering what you were going to say. I thought you were going to read it, but I'm
fucking
obsessed.
beautiful. I love the huge wrap around the top.
Yes.
The color, everything, the pleating, the draping.
I love it.
Everything about this is beautiful.
TOOT. I love the color. I think it's interesting. It's weird, and I'm looking forward to see what this queen does again because it's really strange, and I like it. All the elements in this particular outfit normally would be something that I would love. I love things that are drapey, All Saints, Rick Owens, all these ideas of just gray and long and leather coats and just being kind of gothy, but I really need this to be edited.
Let's have that dress be a little longer. Let's bring it up a little shorter. Let's try and maybe lose the necklace. Let's do something with the hair. There's just a lot of things.
Like, and the shoe is wrong. So everything is just sort of like confusing to me. I like all the little pieces though. I love that leather jacket. I love the handkerchief black dress that's beneath it. The gray, I don't understand. It either needs to kind of add some tears to it or something. It just kind of looks like you could definitely take some of it off. Boo. Our top toot of the week is this bitch.
You.
Yes,
Our very first top toot of this season.
Yeah, season 7, first toot. God, yes. I love this. I think she looks fierce. I think she looks great. I love the shape. I think it's just really just unexpected and unpredictable, and I love it. Trend alert! Fur, roadkill,
fuzzy buttercups,
dead animal pelts,
skunks,
stink, squirrel friends,
chipmunks.
Don't forget to subscribe to WOWPresents. Yes.
Did you hear the news? RuPaul's Drag Con is the first ever drag convention in herstory. Go to RuPaul'sDragCon.com for tickets and all the tea you need to know.